Hello, everybody. Today I would like to tell you a short thought on students. Number one, first, the teacher stated the student write their name at the top in capital letters when they got the test. Next, the teacher said that if they didn't have pencil, let him know. And he stated read the direction carefully before they answer the questions and mark the answer on answer sheet. Finally, when they have finished, they turning their test and could go on. Number two, first, the speaker got attention to people in Philharmonic Hall. They were pleased to present Miss Su Kim playing a violin concerto. The concert this evening could be preceded by a free talk by Professor Robert Simon. Mr. Simon had lectured on the violin all over the world. Then they would go to the lobby to enjoy refreshment. Finally, the director would introduce Professor Simon. Number three. First, the speaker stated the visitor saying at the desk and get the visitor's pass when entering the building. The speaker reminded to them don't lose the pass because they would need to wear it at all times when they were in the building. Next, the speaker started waiting for an escort to accompany them to a destination and also be escorted back to a reception desk. Finally, the speaker reminded to them say no and return the pass. When leaving, the speaker thanked their cooperation. Number four. First, the speaker got customers' attention. The store could close in 15 minutes, so the speaker started take all their purchase to the cashier. Next, the speaker said that if they were paying 5 or fewer items and were paying with cash, they could use the express checkout lane. Finally, the speaker reminded to them check the right size and color item before they paid and have their receipt ready to show the guard when leaving. Number five. First, the speaker announced after the news was the weekend weather report. Next, the reporter Tom Sales would interview Susan Gilpert about her new book, How to Get Rich in the Stock Market. Mrs. Gilpert is a renowned expert on investing and finances and writes the weekly newspaper column You and Your Money. That should be very informative show. Finally, the speaker said that there was Peter Cook with the news. Number 6. First, the speaker said that there should be a large turnout for tomorrow afternoon's National Day parade. Next, the speaker said that it will be preceded by speeches by mayor and the chief of police. Then everyone was invited to enjoy a barbecue and fires at Chili Park in the evening. These were free. Finally, the speaker remained to attend the morning free soccer games at National Stadium and advised to arrive early to getting a good seat. Number 7. First, the speaker announced to people a new change had been made for their conference schedule because of scheduling conflict. Next, the speaker said that Professor Jamison would speak immediately following lunch instead before. Morning coffee could be served in the front hall instead of in the dining room. The morning workshop would be at 10 o'clock as scheduled, but the afternoon session wouldn't begin until 1:30. Finally, the speaker said that Mrs. Carter would give the opening talk. Number 8. Firstly, the speaker said that the president left that day for a visit to Latin America. Next, the speaker said that he would head first to a meeting in Mexico City with leaders from Colombia, Brazil, and Mexico. Then, a few days rest. In the Mexican Beach Resort. He would go on to the meeting with leaders stay in Peru and Ecuador. Finally, the speaker said he would tour factories and meet with union leaders in port countries. Number 9. Firstly, the speaker congratulated owner of the new bread-making machine. The speaker said that they enjoy the luxury of having fresh baked bread every day right in their home. Next, the speaker said that it was easy to use the new bread machine. The speaker stated choose the recipe from instruction book, assemble and measure the ingredients, then place them in the machine. Finally, the speaker said that as the bread baked, they wouldn't wait for their first test. Number 10. Firstly, the teacher announced to the student register for classes by phone to avoid the long lines at registration office. Next, the teacher stated call telephone number Press 1 if they were new student. Press 2 if they were returning student. Then entering social security number, classes number, and credit card number. Then hang up. Finally, the teacher said that the student would receive a receipt by mail within 5 days. Thank you for your listening.